We're here.
This is a conversation only about words. Only about words.
And we're having that conversation about words.
And on what to say with the words.
What the words really are.
All words
But
have meaning.
we don't know yet.
I think we're good to go, right?
I don't have this on here, huh?
Look at how good my dog is behaving.
He's like, I need to be around my parents and go to sleep.
Yo, and welcome to the Ambition Hour podcast. It's your girl, Claudia Renee, on your airwaves. And this is episode 211. Wow!
Yes. That's right.
Hello, everybody, and welcome yet again to another episode of the Ambition Hour podcast. I am your host, Claudia Renee, on your airwaves, and this is WTW TV, WTW Radio. Thank you so much for tuning in. As you can see, I am not alone. Well, if you're watching us and you can see I'm not alone, but if you're listening to us, I'm letting you know that I am not alone. I am joined none other than Beautiful Detta. We also have Jav in the building, and we have Bay in the building.
What's up, you guys? For sure.
You know, so I'm very grateful to be back for another episode. It's been some time. It has been like 4 months since we have officially, me and Jav, done an episode. And you've probably haven't been on in the podcast for over a year. So maybe you out there don't remember how we usually start episodes. And we start them by saying what we are grateful for.
Yes.
So Detta, since you are our guest, please let us know what you are grateful for.
Absolutely. And it's such an honor to be back on the podcast. You guys know, everyone who knows and has been watching us, you guys know that me and Adi always link up, and it's such a vibe, and it's always love. So throw that out there. I'm definitely grateful to be here. But I would say for this week, I am grateful for a clear mind and having a peace of mind, because people don't realize how much that is so important, to just like have a peace of mind. Because I feel like when it is in that sense of you having a peace of mind, it's easier and it's clear for you to think, clear for you to make decisions, you know? So I'm grateful for that. And that doesn't cost any money. So I feel sometimes like that's not said enough, like to have a clear mind and have peace of mind. You know what I mean? Because that ricochets into so many different things that we have going on in our life today, you know? So I would say that, you know, my peace of mind this week has been what I've been definitely grateful for. Hell yeah, for sure.
Good. I'm happy to hear that.
Yes.
What I am grateful for this past week is, wow. I would have to say, like, off the top of my head, is just kind of like my dog, like Bay. Like, I'm very grateful for Bay, because I feel like she has brought a different perspective into my life, and seeing her get older.
Absolutely.
And see her personality a lot more, and how.
That's for dog moms.
Yeah,
for sure.
it's
and like people don't understand, but like, you know, sometimes just, you know, seeing them grow, and you know, a Mama Yana out here for sure. You know, they're just like our babies, regardless. Seeing them grow, seeing them mature, seeing them do those things that always excite us. And for sure, I want to name a second thing I'm for sure grateful for is my family.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Because I wanted that to definitely be the source of my topic tonight too. Is I'm super grateful for my family and their love in this time. Right now, I don't know if anyone knows, but one time for Cha-ching, his name Rock Dollars, you know, Rakeem, my brother, I actually lost him a couple weeks ago. But I wouldn't say lost. I would say, you know, he transcended a couple weeks ago. And my family has been definitely the key thing that has been holding me together this week. And I believe that, like, them being there, and that is what gives me that clarity and that peace of mind, because that's what brought me peace and healing, is just having them these past couple weeks through the situation. But he definitely transcended a couple weeks ago, and I, of course, the first week I heard about everything, and you know, and experienced everything with him and my family. Of course, I was floored, obviously, you know. But I'm in a better place with it now. And I had to come to the place and think to know and understand, even in myself, because I always have my way of dealing with healing. You know, everybody deals with it different. But me knowing now that for him to be absent here from earth is definitely to be present with God. And knowing that him not being here with me is knowing that I know he's covering me spiritually. You know what I'm saying? And with me knowing he's at peace now, you know, has been nothing but like motivation and energy to push that, because he was an amazing artist. Anybody who knows Rock Dollars knows he's an amazing artist. You guys go check out his page. It's at Jaching on Instagram, and it's Rock Dollars on YouTube. Make sure you definitely go check him out because he is awesome, awesome artist. And I want his memory to be lived on through us, you know? One thing that we do know is we come here to experience, to excel, to, you know what I'm saying, in his life. So I feel like me experiencing that with him, even though it was painful, it's something that definitely gave me strength and motivation to continue, and knowing that he's here with me in this journey now, you know. So big shout out to him. I want you guys to, you know, definitely gonna see it as a hashtag on a lot of my little stuff is Long Live Rock for sure. Big up to Supreme Dex. It's my big bro, you guys. He also does music. Amazing dancer. One time for my brother Wise Guy, amazing artist. And for sure King Samari. You guys do not forget to go ahead on IG at King Samari. Amazing artist. Kid is crazy when it comes to the music, but definitely want to just allow his name to live on, his memory to be great with us, because, you know, it gets better from here. You know, and we get stronger, and we know that, you know, he's here with us in this journey. But for sure, I wanted to also say a big thank you to everyone who reached out to me in my time and shared your condolences, and was like, you know, even when I wasn't answering the phone, and of course, you know, in that time, I just really wanted to, you know, be to myself. But I thank you guys so much, and being real and touching bases with us and my family, and my mother is very grateful for that. But for sure, I want you guys to make sure you guys check out his music, check out my bro's music as well. They're going to be in a link in the bottom. And you guys, make sure y'all go run. Beautiful Detta has definitely dropped her new single.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so let's talk about.
Let's get into that.
Okay, so let's talk
I
about
was
the
shouting my
single.
bros out, but for sure, I gotta let you guys know that I'm doing that. I dropped my new single that was on May 8th. It was a couple weeks ago, and it's on all platforms now. For sure. Yes.
And you told me that you played the song for your brother and that he passed away a little bit after.
Right.
No?
So it's so crazy. I'm sorry, guys.
Detta.
I said I was not.
It's okay. The cameras get it.
So that's another thing I used to love about my bro. Like, he was them bros that was like, you know, you call him like, bro, look, you know, this is my music right here. Look what I got. And he gonna give you his real honest, you know, opinion. He's super like music in tune. Everyone who knows him knows this. And it's just like one of the things I know I miss about him so much. But I had this song here, the one playing games, the one that I'm dropping now, and I brought it to him, and I'm like, bro, look, you know, this, that, and he like, sis, that's it. You know what I mean? Like, I love that. So I'm like, if bro say it's a go, it's a go. So it's definitely on all platforms, playing games. It's a vibe. You guys know I get my soulful R&B thing on. And anybody who's been following us and following this podcast know I definitely give out that soulful shit, guys. My mother always told me what comes from the heart touches the heart, you know? And regardless of what anybody can say, think, or do, your energy, what you push out, that's what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? And if you're pushing out your energy to succeed, to win, it's not about this, it's not about that. That's the energy that surrounds you. You prosper in that. You know what I mean?
Amen.
And so y'all know I love. My music is my baby. That's my way of, I don't know, ministering, reaching. I don't even know, the right word for that, but I know it's a lot of people that go through a lot of things that we do and we share about each other. And if me reaching out to someone through my music has touched them, then so be it. And I love to be relatable. It's just like when
Yeah.
you find somebody who's the same sign as you, you're like, what? You
You
understand.
know what's going on in my mind.
Exactly.
Or even when someone who was raised by the same sign as you, because like for me, when I know that somebody is raised has the same birthday as my mom or is the same sign as my mom, I'm like, oh, I was raised by that sign.
Right. So
So I
you
understand
understand
you
my
and I get
world.
you and
Exactly.
like,
Exactly. I
because
love
you're an
that.
Aries and my mom is an Aries. So that's
We
why
always talk about
we
that.
always like
Yes.
click we always are able to click
Right,
on that
huh?
because it's like we just
Yes.
understand each other's personalities.
That is.
You hear
Yo,
him?
I know. I love me some Hive. Y'all know my guy Hive is in the building. Don't forget. He's amazing. And I
But
just.
something that I wanted to touch on the song was that you did kind of sample a little bit of Aaliyah's I Don't Wanna. I love that
Yes.
song. It always reminds me of the movie
No.
Friday, next Friday.
Guys, anybody who know I love Aaliyah. Like, still to this day, her music is just
The
that.
best.
I don't care. I don't care. Like, so when I heard the sample of it, when I got the beat, I was like, oh, yes. And that's probably why it was like a little hit. You understand? Like, because I was so feeling that vibe, whatever state of mind I was in that time. But Aaliyah always gives you that, soulful.
I can't believe that it's been as long as it's been since she's passed away. Like I want to say like it's over 20 years already at this
Right.
point.
And
And
she's still fire.
you can play her now and you would
And
think
you
that,
still
she just
hitting.
came out
This is
with
so
whatever it
true.
is that she came out with. Um, man, so I also wanted to talk a little bit about, I guess, where you are, like mentally, like when you found out about your brother, you said that you were floored, right? And that it was something that you were, like coping with. That was a week ago. So it's already been, you said now it's been 2 weeks. So how has it been like the second week? Like you wanted to come on here, you've been really good at speaking. You maybe just broke down a little bit right now, but you've been, being able to do
Maneuver.
maneuver through this without really I guess like falling
Having them
apart. And
exactly.
not just here, I mean in general, like in life and like even
Right.
just when you came to the house.
Right. Right. I would say, like you said, I was the first. Of course, the first week I was done for. I couldn't even speak. I couldn't even listen to my brother's music. You know what I mean? I couldn't even hear his name or have a memory without like feeling like, yeah, I can't live anymore. And anybody who's ever experienced someone passing away that's close to you knows exactly what I'm talking about. And I guess too, like it being my little brother, I felt, like, this is I'm the big sister, you know what I mean? And I changed his diapers, so you feel like that's your child. My mother has 7 children. I have a big family. One time for Queen. That's my queen. I love you, mother. And she has 7 of us, and I'm the oldest sister. So I always that's like my kid. So of course I was broken, but
7.
7,
Oh
big
no.
family, right? My mother, I'd be telling her like, Mom, I don't know how you did it, but you did. She's definitely a queen for that. Um, but each day got because of who I am as far as knowing, and I'm not saying I'm like this whole full religious person, but I'm spiritual, like, and I feel that in a sense of him being at peace, and God giving me him and experience him, I know that he's good. You know what I'm saying? And understanding too that, like I said, for him not to be present here is to be present with God. So I'm good with that sense that he's at peace.
Yeah. Hmm.
So, now this week is more like every day it gets better, right? And I feel like he allow us to have memories of all the good, so that helps to heal. And me having my family around and us reminiscing on all the things that were amazing of him, and knowing that all the way to his last breath, we experienced him. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that God gave us that opportunity, and how much more stronger and closer has made my family and us, you know what I'm saying? And knowing that he's continuing this journey with us,
Definitely.
and me having that mindset and knowing, and my mother, she's a queen. Like, she always, you know, my heart broke for her also, of course. So I went
because you relate to it, because you as well are a mother, so you think
exactly,
like,
and this is her child. So absolutely, I felt the need to definitely be there for her and be strong, and I thank God for strength, and that's why I say clarity and peace of mind, because like I didn't have that a week ago.
yeah.
A week ago, I don't know who I was, right? From the pain, just like you not knowing what day it is or nothing, because your
You're so
eyes,
fixated
right,
in
and you
the
done been
pain.
crying, exactly. So I'm grateful for strength, and like I said, that peace of mind in my family. But for sure, absolutely, with everything that moving forward, I just want it to be in a sense of him still here in his journey with me, and being, I could still hear him being like, sis, you got this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got this. You're going to win. So I put my energy towards that, Adi. I do. I think that's the realest as it's going to get. And I'm just grateful to have strength. You know what I mean? Or be receptive to that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I would have to say that I know that you're like super peaceful and super like hippie-ish, but I also know that you like
Right.
to
My
like to
altar.
get booked.
Right. I could have, bitch. Listen, but that's what is it called? Your alter.
Your alter ego. Your alter
I'm
ego.
super versatile. Anybody who knows me
So
knows I'm super versatile, and I'm a chameleon. I relate with energies that relate to me, as long as they're not harmful. Like I'm big on having fun and it being a vibe. But yeah, of course, I'm
Listen.
still all hood, not ratchet. But it's a little hood in there for sure.
Definitely. We were over here talking about the last time that she was on the episode about how we were laughing about the fact that it's just like you can't look like a sucker in front of your brother. With this dude, because it was like I was telling her the story about the dude who had made out with the girl at the same spot as me. my, how I've grown.
Oh my God.
How I've come up since then.
We was finna jump, bro. Like we was like literally.
It was funny
drive by, like,
we were
and throw water or something.
But we were just talking about too about how like with Haitian men too.
Oh my God.
I'm about to get canceled because of this because
Stop. I don't got nothing to do. I love this.
I love the zones too.
I don't got nothing. We finna cut this part.
We can cut it. It's fine.
Listen. I love it. I love the zones. It's just the men. They just, they're unsure. Some of them. Listen, but I can say I'm not speaking for all, because I'm pretty sure they probably say that about like American women also. Like they
they
so
call you
unsure.
Yankees.
Yeah, they call Yanks. So
Yanks.
Like,
there
right?
you go. Yes.
Whatever. But like, I don't know. We from Florida. Like, and we from Palm Beach. One time for Palm Beach, guys.
I'll be out there.
Okay. One time for Palm Beach for sure. But we from Florida, y'all. So I don't know,
Well, what I was gonna say,
mixed, like all of us, like you might have a Puerto Rican friend, a Honduran and black cousin, Cuban, whatever. Like we're so so collab. But I just feel like, for the hate, for the Zoe guys, they just be all over the place.
Puppy.
For the poppies, like y'all gotta, I don't know.
Well,
I only had one, so I can only speak for one experience. And I hate to even feel like I'm judging anyone from one person's. You know what I mean?
Let's back it up then. So either ways, because when I was single, I know that there were certain things that like would bother me when I was dating, or like there was certain like, because you said that it's just like it's not just that he's Haitian, that's why he does it. I feel like right now it's just like dating in general.
Period.
Like dating in general is just,
y'all don't know what, like,
it's either one-sided.
Yeah, or you just undecisive because you probably got like
too many options.
Not even too many options, but just like you don't have the qualifications that it takes for, or you feel like it'll be easier to deal with somebody who doesn't require as much from you, you know? And I think that's what it is in the whole. Like, people go to what's easier, you know? Why would I have to open up your doors and do this when I got
someone who's willing to do it? Yeah.
over here, don't give a damn if I like walk on her back as a doormat. You know what I mean? So I feel like they go back and forth from that probably state of mind of like, you know, whatever. But, you know, I feel like that's only short lived because it's always a season for shit like that. Real women is always going to be, it's always going to be
always,
like a little.
Always in.
Yeah, it's always going to be a little bit of work that needs to be applied when it's a queen. And if you feel like you can't apply that type of pressure, then, you know, you got to move along.
You should kindly move along.
You can kindly move along, for sure.
And don't waste my time.
For sure. And that's how I'll be feeling like. So, but you're right. So it's not just, you know,
the Z-Daddy.
The Z-Daddies. It's people in general.
It's just in general. I feel
for
like
sure.
For the most part, I mean, I want to say that I knew that was something going into my relationship that I wanted to be sure of, was the security of, okay, this is reciprocated. This is something that is going to be healthy. Yeah, we're on the same page. And so when I hear other women speak on it the way that you are, or even how they speak on it, it's just kind of like, damn, you know? And we were briefly talking a little bit about how, like, we've never been too, like, crazy about being in relationships. And I said that I was, but that was just because, like, I was in an age where I was, like, so vulnerable in my love life, like, in the aspect of love, and, like, how certain things that were happening within my family that were kind of, like, making me question certain things when it came to love. Mm-hmm. So I felt like that the answer was to fall in love with somebody who probably wasn't the best for me. So those are usually, like, the young love. That's like the young love who.
That's so true.
You should have let go the first time, but you didn't.
Yeah,
and so you're here. Oh no!
Like, who you be then? I know. But who would you be now? You know what I mean? Like, think about it.
I feel like I wouldn't even be the girlfriend I am today.
Exactly. I think I would rather have been like I would rather have been through that when I was younger and been like whatever.
Yeah, and gotten like
dumb, whatever. Than go through that shit when I'm older and not know how to deal with it because I'm older and I'm grown and I feel like, oh my God, I don't got that much time left or whatever the case may be. Like I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, because there's some women who didn't do it in their 20s and they look mad crazy.
Mad crazy, because if you like,
what is something?
It's not given at you this age like having breakdowns. So it's like, damn, you don't want to judge nobody, but at the end of the day, it's like, sis, you grown. You gotta snap out of it. But I don't know.
Get out of
it.
Know? Yeah.
Y'all know how I am.
But so what I wanted to ask you was, what advice would you give somebody who is like between 21 to 23? Because I know what I would tell them.
Wow.
I would tell them
financially
to focus on themselves.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Focus on yourself financially, spiritually.
Oh my God. Like, just literally do you. Nothing matters. This shit don't matter. Everything that we be hard now running and chasing after and feeling like you're going to feel this way once you get it is a lie. And that's some bullshit they tell yourself, like, oh, when I get this, I'm going to be this. Why you can't already be that? It's the mindset, you know? And I feel like once you get it and you realize that it be the inner work that needs to be done with you that makes you feel or know that whatever it was that you went after is just an add-on to you. You know what I'm trying to say? And not what makes you who you are. So, yeah.
Something that I would say too is that whatever it is that you're going through, it doesn't matter because you still have to pay the bills. Mm-hmm. So, and you paying bills means that you're still alive.
This is true.
That you're still alive, breathing, kicking, using. electricity,
You better
water,
believe it. Right.
water, you know, like certain things. And it goes back to just like the finding gratitude. I wish I would have also learned that more too when I was around that age, like 21. Like, and that's something that when I go to the gym, I see like a lot of girls that are super young, you know what I mean? Like with amazing bodies, and they're going to the gym and they're dedicating their, you know, their youth to that. Like I went Friday night to
That's
the
so awesome
gym.
to see, though.
Yeah, like I went to the gym Friday night and there was like a lot of younger girls there, and so I felt like that was dope because I felt like it was just I know I would go when I was younger. I maybe not was as
But
consistent until maybe I was
exactly,
like
I feel
22.
like yeah.
I didn't start getting like super consistent with the gym until I was like 23. I took it very seriously for like 5-6 years to
Right.
where I was going to the gym consistently, sometimes even 3 times a day. So it was something that was very important to me, like
Right.
fitness and things like that. So when I
Yeah.
see other young girls doing that, it's just like, heck yeah, do it that way.
I think that's great that they start young. Like that's like how you say that's the best way is them starting young and focusing. That's back to what we was talking about. Focusing on yourself first, not worrying about like John Doe, what the hell they're doing. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, like you got you. You got to make sure you're good, and that's for anything because even when you don't take care, if you don't make sure you're good, even when you get with someone, you're still not gonna be good because it's shit that hasn't been healed and hasn't been worked on prior to you getting into that particular relationship. So now you're fumbling that person or that person is fumbling you because you wasn't ready. Y'all energy wasn't on the same, pace. And I'm big on that. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying? I'm big as
definitely.
hell on energy and how people move and knowing like even from friends, family, co-workers, whatever. It's like you want to make sure you're who I'm working with, whatever I got going on, I'm good in my circle of what I'm doing and the people that's around me because they're gonna affect your environment. It doesn't matter who you are. You can think you strong, whatever. The people that you are around, they either gonna brush off on you or you on them, and that's gonna either be a positive or a negative thing. So I always my circle be small as hell, but I always make sure every team player that's in my corner is solid as fuck. You know what I mean? And I think once because it ain't about the quantity is the
It's the quality.
thank you. It's the quality of people. You can have 3 people, but they solid as hell. You understand? Can't no nothing break y'all.
At
And you
all.
can have 20 people and they all we can tell your foundation is broken within seconds, like nothing. So I be looking for the quality in people and that come around me because my energy is precious. Your energy is precious. Everybody's damn energy is precious as hell. So be particular about who you let share that.
Yeah.
Like
And
and yeah.
that's something that I feel like for you, what I wanted to ask you was what was the first song that like I guess came to mind when you found out the news about your brother? Like is there a song that you sang to kind of like help you, or is there like a song that
Oh my gosh, that is so weird. You asked me that, but it is so. I don't know. I don't know if it's because music is healing. By the way, this is why everyone. Let me listen to my song. Everybody, music is healing. Whatever it is you're going through, or it can be detrimental if you sitting around listening to crazy shit all day. You know what I'm saying? It can be detrimental to your mind, how you think, etc. Because that's being put into you all day.
you're consuming it?
Exactly. But honestly, when my brother passed, I didn't even listen to music. I listened to binaural beats and drums and different stuff like that I felt would be on some African transcending type of vibe because I knew in my soul that that's what was going on, and I knew, that's where this was going with this. And I think the drums, I think I listened to King already by Beyonce.
I love that song.
Yo, like I'm being real as hell. Like I needed that music. I needed that music to like intercede in me and my energy and I think really it was stuff like that, drums and inspiring type of music. I think I listened to some Lauryn Hill, Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like I love her. That's my girl, Lauryn Hill. That's bae, for sure.
I
That's
do love
bae.
Lauryn Hill as
She
well.
she be on some whole nother stuff for
That girl
sure.
really just dropped one album and said I'm done.
That's when you know you real as hell.
Got a
That's when you know
Grammy,
you
got
ain't
a
even gotta
Grammy off
do.
of it.
That's how that goes back to what I was saying. It's not about the quantity. It's about the quality. You understand? That music for
Amen.
come on, that
Can't
music
sing
is
like
for
you. Let me stop.
centuries later. You feel me? That music's still hitting the same way and still healing people the same way. And so shout out to Lauryn Hill, girl, you my
For
girl.
real, shout out to
One day.
for
One
real.
day.
Something that makes me happy, and one of the things that I'm grateful for in your friendship is that you are you're not quick. I don't want to say very quick, but actually, yeah, you're very quick to remind, at least me, I can speak for, like, no, like, you have this passion in you, like, this is in you, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Girl.
you kind of, like, you allow me to have my time off, and you allow me to kind of, like, get the space that I need when it comes to that, because we see each other on just some chill shit, too. Like, it's never just only about, like, music
Business,
or
right,
business or things
right.
like that. So that's something that I do appreciate about having you in my life, and someone that consistently follows up with me and is like, hey,
Thank you,
but then
babe.
also accepts me if I don't.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Thank you, baby. You know what's crazy is I don't know. Girl, we're so much the same. So I understand on so many levels because we have life and we're living it and we don't know what obstacle is going to come. We don't know what card is going to be played, right? So I understand so much like babe, this might be the situation, or I might not see you in a couple months, but it's okay, cause like
When
soon
we
as
see
we
each
back
other, it doesn't
together,
matter, yeah.
it's like it was
Every
yesterday.
time. Every single time.
Y'all, I leave them. My jaws be hurting from laughing. Oh my god, we have
Now
our
she's gonna leave with her
session.
jaws hurting
For
and
real, cause like
golden glitter
oh my
everywhere.
gosh,
Bay's
guys,
here.
y'all, Bay's so lovable. That's my baby. But
But
so yes, and for that, like I appreciate you for being the same way, like understanding it, my timing or schedule or craziness and everything, and being
are
like
you
that. We
kidding me?
still
I was
finna do
okay.
this. What? Okay, so okay, it's gonna be Thursday. No problem. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So quick to good and ready to reschedule, whatever the case may be, and being understanding. So, like, that shit is right back at you, Adi. Like, love you for that. Love you for being understanding. And, like, y'all, I don't care if I have what I have going on. Like, when shit is ready to go down, and like, oh, Dad, are we finna do this? Or we finna do an episode of, oh, Adi, I want to, we should have this discussion or whatever the case may be. It goes down. It goes down. I mean, and it's always love, and it's never like damn. But I love that about her. She's patient as hell. So one time for you, Adi. One time for the Ambition podcast, okay?
Yay.
One time, baby. Because like
I be honest, so I wasn't 100% feeling doing the episode today. Like, I was a little hesitant about it. I wanted to be there for you as a friend.
it
And I
is.
wasn't when you got here, I wasn't ready, so that made me feel a type of way. And at this point right now, I'm talking about it because sometimes it's better to just talk about it and have it out there. But yeah, it was just something that in the beginning, I was just kind of like, man, I hope she almost cancels, because I was like very, not that I wasn't ready, but it's kind of like I said it earlier. I was just like, you kind of want to get the monkey off your back and kind of just like move forward, because sometimes the only way through is literally through.
Right.
Yeah, it's literally only through to just
like
do
no
it.
other way.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
real.
to just do it, and kind of doing the episode. And in the beginning, I was kind of just like like, because there was like a couple of things that were happening. I saw frustration, and like, you start looking at the time and you're like, oh my god, like I should have been more prepared, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And like at this moment right now, like none of that matters anymore, because I feel like what
Right.
this conversation is bringing is like the clarity that you spoke of in the beginning. It's bringing like an understanding to like, okay, yes, like there's certain things that happen even production that may not go necessarily how it needs to. And life happens, because that's something else that's super hard for us to do the show too, is that like by the time that I get out of work, go to the gym, come home, walk my dog, take a shower, I do not want to do my makeup. I want to get ready for bed, and I don't even make it to bed on time. So doing the podcast hasn't been a priority. It hasn't been something that like I'm very enthusiastic about doing. So when you said it, it was just kind of like, let me do this for a friend. You know what I mean? I put like you above like what I felt. You know what I mean? And it's not even like and not in a bad way, because it's not bad. I mean it into a way to where it's just like, you know what? I can do this for my friend. Let me do this. And then I probably didn't think it all the way through, because I normally don't think like that. I don't think it all, like there's certain things that I overthink, and there's some things that I don't think about.
Right. But you know what's crazy about life, guys? Sometimes things in life be bigger than you, bigger than ourself. It be like a bigger situation that's going on or in the makings that needs to happen. That's bigger than how we feel. Because what's crazy is I was finna like be like, can we reschedule for da-da-da? But I literally said that because, like I told you guys, I'm a mamiana. I got businesses, jobs, you know what I'm saying, I that I handle with the children on top of that. And I'm like, I'm going to be tired. I'm going to have to drive back, And I could have gave that excuse. But it's in those times that's just like that you push forward. Because it's something bigger. And it's a reason why you even came into into this conversation, to this concept to even do this in the first place. So it's like, it's bigger than that, Mm-hmm. And so instead of it being like, oh, just another interview, this may be something that needs to happen for healing. This may need something to happen for information. This may need to be something that happens to speak to someone who's also going through it, because sometimes it's not about us. You understand? So I respect you so much, and that's why this is my friend. Like, I'm going to tell y'all something. This Gemini right here, like, one time for Supreme Dex, that's my other Gemini, one time. Okay. I love, because I'm so straightforward, and I love that she's like that, because it just keeps us, like, our friendship so fresh and so real. And it's never like a blocked door where I can't be like, Adi, I feel this way, or Detta, I feel this way. And it'd be funny as hell, y'all, because sometimes we be feeling the same exact way, and like, we'd be, as soon as the other person said, I'd be like, damn, you too, oh my God, I should have just said something, because I felt the same way, Adi. You know what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. And I just love that about our friendship. And just even in this week, about this week too, y'all, procrastination is
a bug.
It's a terrible thing. It can be such
disease.
A terrible thing.
Yeah.
So that's why I have so many different like ventures to go into and do and this and that. But I promise you guys, when you push procrastination out and push forward, even when you don't feel like doing shit, sometimes that be the best things and opportunities and doors that open for you. When you don't feel like doing something, you still go do it. You understand? So I'm telling you, that's the truth.
Yeah, it is just like how when you're working out.
Oh my gosh, that is so true. You go to the damn gym, the whole way to the gym, you like, I'm just gonna do 20 push-ups and I'm leaving.
Bro, yesterday
you just down talking yourself the whole way. You get there and get motivated. You get there and do them first 20 and want to do 20 more. It's about pushing yourself.
Yeah, you start realizing how strong you are, and then you start realizing, that like, damn,
so
this actually feels really good. I'm not as tired as I thought I really was.
Right.
Because that's happened to me plenty of times. Yesterday I went to the gym, and I basically, because my gym is open 24 hours, but you need like an app to give you access in the hours that like they're closed, that there's not like, because it's 24 hours, but there isn't always somebody there.
Right.
Like,
right. So
it's,
gotta, like,
there's like,
sure
there's like out,
so someone can actually be there.
Well,
right?
there's somebody, there's like a time where employees aren't there at all. It's like there's no employees there. So the only way that you're able to get in is through like an app on your phone. So my phone is new, so and it hadn't been registered, so I had to wait to get it registered. And I was just like, if this shit's not working, like I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Like I was just like, I'm not going.
We be ready for the excuse.
And I was just like, let me just wait.
I know if it rained.
I was like, let me just wait the 15 minutes and let me see. I talked to my man for a little bit.
Right, like what? Let's go.
Got my little cake and bacon going on before I went into the gym or whatnot, and got real cute with it, you know.
Period.
And then I went in and I had such an amazing freaking workout. That's another thing that like was kind of tough, and I feel like me and Jav have talked about it on the podcast too, is that when you don't feel your best being in front of the camera for an hour or even 45 minutes, you're just kind of like, what the fuck?
Right.
But I've been very confident in how I look lately, because I've been pretty consistent with the gym and how I've been eating and things like that. Mm-hmm. So I'm really happy that I've been like on it when it comes to my nutrition and fitness, because it's tough, man.
It's tough. Like
they don't tell you that. Like when you get older, it's not as easy.
Right.
To lose the weight and to stay consistent.
To even care. Like.
To even care.
Yeah,
to even care
like,
should be the name of the episode.
You don't have to love me how I am, damn it. You know, but still, you know, we take care of our temple because, like, we want to live longer. And we want to be healthy. It's not even just about looks. It's about, you know, you being healthy and being good and being here long enough and not it being from some, you know, sickness or anything. So big ups to working out, people. I respect you guys. And you guys, it's gonna be a link in the description box as well. You guys, make sure y'all check out my boutique. Okay, it's www.prettyempireboutique.com. I have some bomb women clothing, accessories, bags, the whole nine. So
she does music, has an online boutique. She had what a Mamiana, 2 kids and a dog.
Come here.
Everything.
Come here. Yes, you know, when we're super women.
What would you say?
Women, we're superwomen, whatever. Like we are. I think women we wear a lot of hats, and we have to, and it's because we carry the boat. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna carry the boats? Who's gonna do it? So one time for all the hardworking moms and everybody who is, you know, out here hustling, getting their bag on, you know, because shit is real, you know, and you got to stay focused. Like, you guys, like, be focused, stay focused, because it's always something and someone trying to knock you off your pivot. And it's like, soon as you're getting ready to walk into a lot of shit that's supposed to be for you, it's like people come out of the woodworks, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep your grass cut very much low, and make sure people that's around you are solid, and make sure you're not, you know, missing out on blessings and good shit in your life because you want to carry bad company, or, you know what I'm saying? You too focus on the Jones and what they're doing. Focus on self prosper. Like, that's it, you know, all in one, for sure. But
what would you say?
We were just talking about somebody within their 20s and 21s and stuff. Like, that little segment just now was for that little part, for sure, because, like, you gotta worry about and make sure your shit is good. You're good, you know.
What would you say the name of the this chapter in your life is?
Oh my God, why would you know I named it? Seriously, guys, I would say this part of my life is called living a very soft and motivated life. Like, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, being at peace with things in my life and myself, and, like, achieving my goals. You feel what I'm saying? Like, focusing on my passions, not letting because things that happens around me stop me. I'm going to run after my shit to, you know, my last breath. Like, I don't care. Like, this is who I am. It don't matter if, you know, I'm standing on a stage somewhere at an arena or in my kitchen, I'm singing. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, that's a part
It's what you were born to do.
Yeah, that's a part of me. So, for sure, guys, make sure you believe in yourself and don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Like, for real.
Period.
You know.
I wanted to shout out Jav because he is definitely in the building.
Woo, woo, woo. Oh my
He
gosh.
is streaming.
He's the best.
You see me in my slippers.
Yes, your first slice. Okay.
I wanted to shout him out because he's been streaming on Twitch and he has a Discord. What is your Twitch? Have 600X, and that's JAV 600 and the letter X. Okay, so that's his Twitch. Right. He just made it to 100 followers, and that's just the beginning of what is to come. So make sure that you follow him.
Have, and it's lit.
Make sure that
you. Best director, guys. Like he's everything.
He's the best everything.
That is my team for sure.
Like I got very lucky with him as a brother.
Right.
My birthday is coming up, so I'm very excited about that. That's something that's gang. We are in Gemini season. Shout out to all the Geminis.
All the Geminis.
We got Jadakiss, Lauryn Hill is a Gemini. We have Biggie, who's a Gemini. Pac is a Gemini. Kanye is a Gemini.
Oh, you got some good Gemini people.
There's some good people that are Geminis, so we are in our season. We don't...
we don't claim him.
I don't acknowledge him.
Okay, I don't even know if
we're not
Trump is, though, unfortunately.
Is he really?
Yeah, he is.
What we're going to do is not... We're going to do this, all right.
We ain't going to talk about that.
We ain't going to talk about that either.
There's a lot of crazy...
In the cave.
A Taurus.
He's a Taurus?
It's a Taurus.
Okay.
That was so last sign.
Last situation?
The sign before me.
Mm-hmm.
The signs before me is Taurus.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh, man. So, really quickly, I haven't talked about it, but I went to visit my family in California for my uncle's 50th birthday and had the time of my life.
Oh, my gosh.
It was so much fun. I was there literally from Friday morning to Monday super early. Like I didn't have a chance to do anything but wake up and go to the airport. So but it was amazing. I'm just spending some quality time with my family and celebrating my uncle who has done so much, not just for my life but my cousins' lives. I got to do a speech, which was really cool. My dad was the one who hosted it. Well, he was the MC, and something that was very cool to see was to see my dad sober, like at a party. I had never in my life really seen that as much. And that was just truly special for me.
Absolutely.
To have seen him like, be sober and be like in his good mind and being communicative and even dancing with me and things like that. So that was awesome. Yeah, and I got to spend time with his sisters, which are my aunts, and they say I look like them, so it's always good to spend time with like your aunts and my cousins and sneaking away for the walk with the cousins, which was a great time. I got to see the elementary school that I went to when I lived out there. I got to see my old crib too, because when I go back to where I'm from.
Damn
so
right. Like that sounds fun though.
Yeah, it was a great time. It felt nice coming back. I was super tired. The time difference is crazy. It's 3 hours behind. So, like, you know how here it's 8:27, over there it's 5:27.
That's right.
So the time difference was different. I felt like my days were super long. I remember I stayed up until 4 a.m. out there, and I was 7 a.m. here.
I was having fun.
I was having so much fun.
So me, like, especially when I'm out of town, like we're not going to sleep. What's that?
I was with my that was another thing too. Like,
don't even forget it.
But there was some days there were like what there was like I slept in that Sunday because I want to sleep super late, so I slept in that Sunday after I stayed up hella late, and just like. It was cool. It was dope. I loved it. I wish I could do like more weekend getaways like that. Like I would have loved to have gone this weekend to San Jose.
You'll play my song in the thank you.
Yeah. So this is playing games. I guess we'll play it on the outro, or we'll just go ahead and wrap things up. Thank you so much for coming, Beautiful Detta.
Thank you guys for having me.
The drive isn't easy. I do it, and I know that it's not easy. So I appreciate you for making way over here. Yes. Y'all make sure that y'all check out all her music. She says it's out on all platforms under Beautiful Detta. Yes. And that's spelled how you spell beautiful. And then Detta, which is Detta. If you don't know how to spell beautiful, I don't know what to tell you, dog. I don't know what to tell you, dog. Because beautiful, because that means you ain't using it in your bars.
So
and when you're talking to the mamas, what you calling them? Yeah. Because if you ain't
you
calling them beautiful,
we don't really like you.
I don't know. Like, I don't understand. That's probably why she ain't let you fuck yet.
I was just saying, that's probably why you ain't got it.
That's why y'all still watching Netflix.
That's why. That's why
and not chilling. And not really chilling.
We wondering why Pornhub is like hitting because you.
I'm dead. But okay, so thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet again another episode of the Ambition Hour podcast. They say that the pandemic is over, but you still need to make sure that you wash your hands, wash your ass, drink your water, and mind your business.
Period.
For the 211th time in a row, it's your girl Claudia Renee on your airwaves with my beautiful guest, Beautiful Detta. Hav was in the background, and this is Playing Games by our guest, a Beautiful Detta. Make sure you guys check it out.
Thank you.
And we out of here, baby. Episode 211. 211. 11.
Okay. That was so cute. And he was like all in the background. I was recording. I didn't even know. So awesome. The whole time I was recording, I didn't even know that part. You look good, man. Yes. Y'all see my friend?
You do the most, you play games, but it's okay, I'll be the same way. You know the vibes, I keep it cute, no matter what.
Ooh, let's get some pictures
Yes.
while the song is playing.
Ooh, I like how your hands was
But it's
looking when it was up
okay,
like
I'll
that.
be the same way. You know the vibes, I keep it cute, no matter what.
All right, because I'm like bending over.
Yeah. I'm still
Sorry.
yeah. Cause I don't wanna be, and I don't wanna go.
It's like, bro. It's like, fuck no.
Cause I don't wanna be alone.
Trust me, I know.
You say you love me, you acting
It's like
funny.
you don't even care.
You
Like,
want your
you
love,
gotta, it's
don't
like
want
you
your
gotta
money.
really care about
I
you.
see the vibes, it's getting ugly. No matter what, he
I
still
am so
don't
scared
love
about
me.
that.
Yeah.
I was just saying it. Oh my god.
The body is the
I do have a body.
I should
You do the most, you play games.
Whoa! Got that thing, babe.
You know the vibes, I keep it cute. No matter what, I'm still gon' maintain. Yeah, I'm still gon' maintain. Yeah, cause I don't wanna be.
You didn't put the heels. Yeah, you didn't have the no heels on. I was like, wait a minute, you were a little taller.
Cause I don't wanna be alone.
No, I feel you, shit. I feel you.
And I can't go. Baby, let me know about you, cause I don't wanna be alone. You do the most, you play games, but it's okay, I'll be the same way. You know the vibes, I keep it cute. No matter what, I'm still gon' maintain.
No, because see, that girl shit last time. We're supposed to. No, we're not doing it anymore. You remember last time? You remember last time?
You want your love, don't want your money. I see the vibes, it's getting ugly. No matter what.
Yeah, bro, the camera. One of them gonna be
No, it
good.
was too hot. It was too hot for the camera. It was too hot for the camera.
Y'all was too hot, baby. I got so much to say. You better sit me down because yours was with the whole camera. That was looking nice. What is that? Oh, that looks real natural.
You do the most, you play games, but it's okay, I'll be the same way. You know the vibes, I keep it cute. No matter what, I'm still gon' maintain. You do the most, you play games, but it's okay, I'll be the same way. You know the vibes, I keep it cute. No matter what, I'm still gon' maintain. Yeah. I'm still gon' maintain.
We got the ones with the body though.
So I thought that was the whole filter you was the one that your arm all the way.
I don't wanna go.
I'm saying no, that's your damn well. I didn't think this was your audience.
Cause I don't wanna be
You was just lame,
alone.
but yo,
You
I
say you
love
love me, you acting funny. see the vibes, it's getting ugly. No matter what, he's still gonna